Russian dissident, former world chess champ Garry Kasparov. He's now chair of the Human Rights Foundation. And Garry, starting out with that election, is there anything we can look to in these results that would suggest what Putin's real strength is?
First of all, stop calling it elections. It's a charade. It's the only vote that matters in a dictatorship like Russia is Putin's vote. So you're right showing him voting for himself, and that's it. You're absolutely right saying that the turnout is the only challenge. It's not just because of apathy, because many people are simply scared, actually, to show up and to demonstrate that they disapprove Putin's policies.
We've seen he's been increasingly aggressive in the West. Obviously, this attempted assassination in the United Kingdom. Will he become even more brazen?
Absolutely. He has no other choice. It's this, in this country, you could see that if something goes wrong, so then you see the president just going after press, after political opponents, blaming someone. If you're in power for 18 years, there's no one to blame. So you need enemies outside of Russia. So that's why Putin needs the free world, America, Europe, as enemies to justify his eternal hold on power. And if you think that his meddling in American election was bad, imagine what he does in Russia.
He also seems to have become something of a model for other leaders around the world. We're seeing President Xi now do away with term limits as well. You have Venezuela, the Philippines. And you said something interesting. It's not so much that he's inspiring these authoritarian leaders as giving permission to them.
It's a combination of inspiration, and also it's a story of success. What these leaders, like the Chinese leader and others, authoritarian leaders, they saw in Putin is that he kept defying the West. Actually, he's just been doing things like, poisoning and killing the dissidents and defectors and former spy agents who found asylum elsewhere, like Litvinenko, and nothing happened. So he even succeeded in having Trump in the White House. So he definitely worked much harder for Trump's election than for his own. And sanctions, weak, belated, and it's always small fish. Now, first time we heard strong words from the UK. I wish we see the action, but don't forget, 14 billion pounds money laundering, according to official reports, coming through England.
You clearly think this is a serious threat. What's the most important thing we in the West should be doing to counter Putin that we're not doing right now?
Look, 2 days ago here we had a conference called PutinCon. You can see at PutinCon.com, 25 speakers from 6 countries talking about all crimes committed by Putin's regime. It's the past and present of Russian dictatorship. And everybody came to the same conclusion: is hurt them where it hurts. Money. Follow the money. So it's not that they park the money that they're stealing from Russia in China or Venezuela or in Iran. It's in this country, it's in Europe, I mentioned the United Kingdom. So make sure that the oligarchs, they will have to choose between following Putin's criminal orders and their fortunes. As long as they feel safe by having their families, their mistresses, their yachts, their palaces, the real estate, everything here, and following Putin's orders, nothing will happen.
Garry Kasparov, thanks for your time this morning.